everybody, and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, August 13th, 2024 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from Chesapeake, Virginia. And hello, hello, hello. I see tons of people on here already, so I'm so excited. I decided to start it a few minutes early so you guys could get on here and get ready. I have a fun card to make tonight, so I hope you like it. Actually, we're going to make two cards, two of the same cards. So it's using the brand new stamp set and paper that are in the Holiday Mini. So hopefully, I got mine in the mail yesterday. So hopefully some of you guys, well, if you're demonstrators, I think, actually some of my customers got it in the mail yesterday. So it's not just demonstrators. So they went out in the mail, I think on the 1st, and then they usually take a couple weeks because I think they're sent by bulk mail. So hopefully you guys are getting yours in the mail. And I'm crooked. Let's see if we can fix that. Let me say hello. We've got tons of people joining in. Hey, Myra. Hey, Joan. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Rosemary. Hey, Marva. Hey, Carol. Hot South Carolina. Actually, we got like a little bit of a break in the weather because it was only 83 today. So it was a pretty nice day. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Bill. Hey, Amy. Hey, Colleen from Canada. Hey, Francis. Hey, Tony. Let's see. Hey, Regina. Hey, Judith. Hey, Diane. Uh-oh. Everybody just went flying by. Hey, Julie. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Betty. Love the colors. Looks like Petunia Pop. It looks kind of like Petunia Pop, but actually Petunia Pop is this color right here. That's Petunia Pop. So kind of is a little bit maybe darker version. That's Blackberry Bliss, what we're using on this card is Blackberry Bliss. And that's Pretty Peacock. This ribbon is Shaded Spruce, but I couldn't find my Shaded Spruce pad. So Pretty Peacock was pretty close. So I don't know what I did with it. I only have one. Most pads I have at least 3. And for some reason, Shaded Spruce, I only have 1 and I cannot find it. So I don't know where it is, but it's in the bottom of the box probably. I do all of my projects. When I do projects, I put them in a box, like a shoe box like this. So one of these plastic Sterilite shoe boxes. And so I put everything I need for the project in here, and then, you know, just take it wherever. And I bring it from my stamp room into, this is my office where I do the filming. So I brought everything in here and set it up. So it's like all over my desk right now. But anyway, why did I say that? I don't know. Oh, because I lost my train of thought. Because, so what happens is at any given point, I have probably at least 10 projects in these containers all over the place. Because after I finish a project at the end of the month, then I usually have extras cut. So then I make them. But then sometimes if it's like a big thing, like when I did the alternative cards like these for that kit, I've got, you know, like 2 boxes full of stuff, and it's like more stuff I want to make. So I haven't put it away yet. So I just have boxes everywhere. So I still have some from like months ago I haven't finished. I just need like maybe a month off just to get all that done. Hey, Sherry. Found me early today. Okay. Your order came today, but didn't get any stamp sets. You know, just DSP and embellishments. Why didn't you get any stamp sets? What? There's lots of good ones. Hey, Reva. Hey, Laura. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Diana. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Karen. Oops, I think I already said Karen. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, oh, already said Julie. Hey, Joan. Hey, Georgia. Hey, Michelle. I sent you an email the other day. I don't know if you got it or not. Hey, Mario. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Lee. Hey, Therese. All right, I think I'm going to stop here because we have like tons of people on now. Let me see. Hey, Darlene. All right, so hello, everybody. We're up to over 100 now. So this is what we're using today, the Regal Flora stamp set and dies. So here, well, that's part of the stamp set, but this is what it looks like. It is a rubber stamp set, and it's really pretty. I love it, love it, love it. And I was thinking, well, I'm using thanks, but I'm thinking I should have done maybe a bigger word because that looks so tiny on there, but that's all right. I cut that out just by hand. And then there's the dies, plus I'm missing, well, there's one more that I'll show you that we're using tonight. It's the one for this piece right here. So we're using that. There is a die to cut this out, but I didn't use it. I just did freehand because it only took me like 10 seconds. So that's the stamp set and the dies. Oh, don't forget, the designer series paper sale is going on, 15% off. The regular packs of designer paper in the catalog that are $12.50 are now, I think, $10.62 if I'm not mistaken. And don't forget all of your $5 coupons that you got from last month. You can use those now with your orders. So here's the paper, and I showed this the other day, but it's so gorgeous. So I've got both sides showing. So this I love, and I found there's a piece in here that goes like this with each piece. So we've got the blue together like that. So that's the purple on the other side. So that piece would go with that, or with the one we're using today. And then that one red, that actually goes with the front. The back goes with it. And then this color, I love this color. This is the Wild Wheat, which is not my favorite color, but it's so pretty on here because it looks gold. And then that's the back of that one. And then this purpley red one you can use with this or with the purple background. So you could also put these two together. So you can combine a lot of things with the front and the back. And there is one that is, here it is, this one right here. You can pair with that one to do this card. So you can kind of flip back and forth. I hate to not use the front, but the backs really go pretty well with the front. So I think like these two go gorgeous together. This was my other choice for today, but I decided to go with the purple because everybody loves purple. I love purple and I love the blue too. So we'll do another card with the blue combination another day. And these two are almost exactly the same, except this one is just more red. This one's a little bit more purpley, but they're almost exactly the same pattern. And then I love this one. So these two are the same pattern, just different colors. And the one we're using today is the purple. So we're using this, well, I just showed it to you, the card. We're using these two. So I hope you like it. It's a really easy card, and you get, it's a twofer. So when you cut it, you get two cards at the same time. So we're just gonna go ahead and make both of them. I do have some happy mail. So let me share that. This is for the card contest. You got 2 more days to do the card contest. So if you want to get your cards in, it's still, you still have a little bit of time. Georgia says she's in her purple stage of life. Is there any other color than purple? Yeah, Joan, I just showed you all the papers. I just showed you all the papers and all the colors. Were you not watching? Yeah, there's purple, there's blue, there's red, there's wild wheat. Yeah, there's lots of colors. All right, so this card is from Amy Davis, and oops, I don't know why that's in there. So this is her fall card for my fall card contest. So it's too late to mail one now, I think, but this was the card contest. So you had to send me a card using only Stampin' Up! Products that are current. It's due by the 15th, so it's due by Thursday. And the theme is a fall card using any set, any colors, and I'll pick 6 winners, 3 from my favorites and 3 just at random. So that's going to be hard because so far there's really hardly any that I don't love. So it's going to be hard to pick a favorite because they're all gorgeous. So love, love, love this card. Super easy too, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So thank you, Amy, for that one. And then this one is adorable. This is from, let me see, hold on. Wendy Harvey. Oh, and she's on here too. I saw her. So this one is a fun fold card. So it goes like that. That's the front. And isn't that just the cutest thing? I don't have this stamp set, but it's so cute. So I forget what this is called, like a bridge card maybe. I think it's called a bridge card. And it just sits up like that. And that's what it looks like from the front. So very, very cute. Love it. And then it folds flat so you can put it in your envelope. And it's regular size card. Then I've got this one. This one has, oh no, the other one has sticky. This one is from Marva Dehoney. Love this card. I want to know, and now I saw Marva on here, I think. Marva, are you on here now? I want to know how you did these leaves because they're absolutely gorgeous. And it kind of looks like the gold paper, and then it looks like you put some ink. I don't know if it's watercolored on there or just sponged with the blending brushes, but I love how you did that right there, the gold leaves. So please share how you did that because it's absolutely beautiful. And really, I'm looking at the screen on the computer and you really just can't see how gorgeous this card is in person, but it's so shimmery and beautiful. So love that card. And then this one is from Robin, and I never say her name right. Niebart or Nybart, I don't, Nybert, I don't know. I always have a problem with remembering names, and people always tell me how to say it, and then it's like I just forget. All right, so this one is another one, kind of like one I got last week, using the, I think that's the, let me see, is it the Meandering Meadow or the Thoughtful Journey? I think it's Thoughtful Journey paper in the background, and the Grove die cut with the deer. Love, love, love that. Beautiful, beautiful. So pretty. Love it. Let's see. Oh, she says it's Thoughtful Journey. So Thoughtful Journey and then Wild Wheat paper to go with it. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So thank you, girls, for those cards. So now we have got a giant pile. So next video, which is Saturday, we're going to have a new card kit and we're going to pick the winners. And I'll show all the cards again. So, oh, hey, Vicky, just got here. There's Marva, the gold vellum colored on the back with the blends. The Stampin' blends, like the alcohol markers. Ah, okay. In the woods. What is in the woods? In the woods. I don't know what that means. Okay. All right, so don't forget, this is the card kit. You've got 2 more days to take advantage of this. So you'll get all 3 of the products to make, or supplies to make these 3 cards. If your order is over or $50 or more, and you use the host code, and then if it's $100 or more, and you use the host code, you also get the gems. So that is all my talking. Now we're gonna get busy. So this is what we're making. You're gonna need this. So since we're making 2, you need 2 of everything. So 5.5 by 8.5 Blackberry Bliss. Am I too high there? I'm definitely gonna have to try that gold vellum. Ah, I didn't know that was gold vellum. I'll have to go look for that. Yes, the cards I got are amazing is right. Yes, it is. I know, I think, Michelle, that a lot of people chose the same colors because they wanted fall colors. But, I mean, you could say this is a fall card, really, if you wanted to. Purples, you can have purple fall card. You need 2 pieces of the white for the inside, 5 1/4 by 4. And then this is the designer paper that I'm using, these two colors. That's the back. So you could also, well, that doesn't really match too much, but there's a little bit of peacock in here. But I would use the blue one with this one. But there is another piece that goes with that too. So we're using these two today. So you need that. And then I did the die cut. This is the die cut. So it's really cool because it cuts out two at the same time. So this is what it looks like when you cut it. So you get both the frame and the inside. So what's really cool is you could do like one in white and then do another one in, like, say, Bubble Bath, or if you wanted Blackberry Bliss or whatever, and have one on the inside and then a different color on the outside. But I'm just going to be using the inside part. I'm going to save the frame for another card. So you need two of those. So that's our die cut. You need a scrap of white and then another scrap of white. So these scraps are, one is to do the words and one is to stamp this and cut it out. So we're going to do two of those. So that is it. Everything you need. Oh, plus ribbon. We're using two different ribbons, this one and this one. Oh, okay. Beautiful cards. Thank you. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. Thank you. Marilyn said that's why she's not sending anything, because the competition's too hard. Now, see, I'm picking 3 winners at random. So out of all the people that enter, 3 get picked just randomly, and then 3 get picked out of my favorites, which I don't even know how I'm going to pick favorites, because there's at least 10 or 15 that I absolutely think are beyond fabulous. And then the rest of them are they're all good. They're all really good. So you guys did a fabulous job. Fabulous. So thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody that sent a card. And coming up soon, actually 2 months from now, is my birthday. So we're going to have a contest for my birthday then too. And then we'll have a Christmas card contest or swap. Maybe we'll do a Christmas card swap. All right, so everybody ready? Ready to start. All right, so we've got to cut the paper first. So that's our first step. So we're just going to set this aside for right now and cut this. So this is how I did it. So I have 2 pieces. You got to cut them together. And we're just going to go from the top. And I'm not going to use my knuckle like I did one time, because somebody said that's very not good. But I thought it was perfectly fine. We're going to go approximately. You do not have to measure this at all. It's approximate. So I'm going to go approximately 3/4 of an inch over on the top and 3/4 of an inch over from the bottom. So like I said, it's about my knuckle. But if you want to measure, you can get out a ruler and put it at 3/4 of an inch. And it would be like right, well, let's do it the other way. I don't want to count that little 0 there. So about right there, which is, what do you know? Exactly my knuckle. All right, so no measuring involved. So we're just going to go over about 3/4 of an inch there and about 3/4 of an inch here. So use your knuckle, folks. It's a good measuring. I don't know. We all have different. I have short, stubby fingers, so mine probably are shorter than most of yours. But it does not have to be exact at all. So then just cut them both at the same time. There you go. Super easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right, so then all you do is you take these 2 and match them up, and then these 2 and match them up. So one, well, you could actually turn this around, but I think this really should be going this way. So, because it looks like the flowers are that way. Actually, this one looks more like that way too. So that's funny, because I had it on the other side. I think I cut it upside down. Oh, well. We'll just have it the other way. It doesn't matter which way it goes, but I think it does. I think I just cut it upside down. Although that one goes that way. There are some going, this one kind of goes both ways, but we'll just keep it like that. All right, so first thing you're going to do is glue it down to the front. So We need some glue, some green glue, and we're just going to glue it down. I hate to put glue on this piece right here because it's so gorgeous. You want to leave about 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Make sure you get this straight. And then you put your other piece right up against it. So, I mowed the grass right before the video today. And I found this great product on Amazon. I'll try and put the link in the description box. It's called a cooling towel. So, I saw like a little video somebody had of it. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try that because, you know, it's so hot mowing the grass. So all you do is wet it, and then you just put it around your neck, and it keeps you cool. And darn if it didn't, it worked really well. And then if it stops working, then you just go wet it again, and it just keeps you cool. And it was pretty cheap. I think I got like 10 of them for, I don't know, pretty cheap. All right, so that is a little crooked. Maybe I cut this a little crooked. That's kind of close to the edge. Maybe we could overlap it just a little bit. There we go. All right, so I just overlapped that just a teeny bit. Okay, so there's our 2 card fronts. Then what we're gonna do is stamp our little pieces here, and I have the point over to, well, it doesn't matter. If you turn it around, it's still, the point is on the right. So it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're using Pretty Peacock. And we're just going to stamp this. You can use this one, or there's a leafy one in there, so you can use either one. And we're just going to stamp it like right there on both of them. And then also on your inside piece, we're going to stamp it. I wish this was a little bit bigger, but it's okay. And then also, while we have this color out, I'm going to stamp the thanks twice. So you got to be real careful with this because, well, my ink pad's very juicy, but you don't want to press too hard because I found if you press hard, then the letters get kind of, I'll show you. Let me just stamp 2 good ones, and then I'll show you. If you press hard with these letters like that, you get it kind of messed up. So you want to be very gentle when you stamp those. So that's Pretty Peacock. Oops, I forgot. I got to do the edge. Rock it a little bit. So I think I told you guys I'm watching Prison Break. I am like addicted to this show. It's like, I don't want to do anything but sit and watch it. It's so good. And it's back from like 20 years ago. It was on TV. Back when they actually had a season was like 20 some episodes. You know, now with TV, I think 8 seasons is 8 episodes is a season. So it's like you blink an eye and the season's done, which I think is crazy. All right, so now we're going to move on to Blackberry Bliss. And this one is not nearly as juicy as the other one. So we're going to stamp. Oh, Reva, you just got some of those towels for your trip to Disney. Yes. I'm telling you what, it worked great. And I also saw there's like a cooling shirt that the shirt cools you down. I don't know how that one works, but you put the shirt on and your body temperature drops. All right, we're going to stamp this right on top like that. Oh, that came out terrible, didn't it? Doesn't matter. We're going to cover that up anyway. Doesn't look like I got ink right there. All right, that one came out much better. Doesn't matter because I'm going to put a flower right on top of that. We're doing one to cut out. All right, and then we're going to put one right here. So that, isn't that cute? Love it. Gotta do one there. Okay, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, then we need two small ones. So I already did one and cut it out, so you didn't have to watch me do that. And I'm going to do one more on this scrap. And we're going to cut that out. So I think we are done stamping. All right, now we got to cut out. I'm going to get my scissors. There is a die for this, but it's like really so easy to cut out. And I like to have it right up against the flower. But if you are not a fussy cutter, you feel free to use the dies. I don't have my glasses on, and I should because I can't see what I'm doing. But usually when I mow the grass, I got to stop like 10 times because I get so sweaty. And I tell you, that towel really, really helped. So I will definitely be using that from now on. So there you go. Cut that out. All right, now what we're going to do is take our Wink of Stella and we're going to color. So real quickly, we're just going to color this, and look what happens when you color. It bleeds and makes it so beautiful. And Blackberry Bliss is one of the best colors to bleed like this. This one and also Night of Navy, they both bleed very, very nicely. Really the darker purples and blues work the best. So that's the inside of our card, and I'm going to do these. This is the flower that's going to go on the top. See, look at the difference. Isn't that pretty? Love it. And this is my Wink of Stella pin. It sounds like thunder. Tomorrow's garbage day, so people are rolling their garbage cans out. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Okay, so there we go. Love that. All right, and then we're going to be covering this right here, so it doesn't really matter. But look, once you color it, it looks really pretty. You can't even tell I messed up. I probably could bleed out the bottom part too. I don't know. I don't want to mess it up. Let me do it on scrap paper and see what it looks like if I bleed out the peacock. I don't know if it will work or not, but we can try and see. But this just gives you such a pretty sparkly look. So I don't know if you can see the sparkle on there. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, anyone who wants us to have your addresses for special occasions, send me your address. And a friend request. Oh, Jody, that's so nice. Yeah. Can you see it? Love it. All right, so there you go. And then this is up close of that. Love it. All right, let me stamp that. And then to clean this, just wipe it. And the color should come right off. And then let's see if we stamp this in Pretty Peacock, if it bleeds. It probably will. I don't know if I can get the whole thing on here. Oh yeah, it does. Look how pretty that is. You can see it bleeding in there. Love it. Love it. All right. I think I'll go ahead and do that on this one. And the nice thing is it doesn't even have to be like right when you finish it. You can wait a few minutes and it still works. Oh, love how pretty that is. Oh, love it, love it. Let's go ahead and do it on both. I'm telling you, this Wink of Stella is worth every penny. I love it. Okay. All right, so there's those two. There's that one. So this is just going to go right on there with a dimensional or two. I just put that right there, kind of in the center. I'll do the same thing with this one. I looked online and I couldn't find one single card with this stamp set yet. I mean, there's not a ton of us that have it because you'd have to be a demonstrator and you probably would have had the 2nd-day air or 3-day ship it unless you live close to Utah. But I haven't seen any samples with this yet. This is our inside piece. And then we just got to cut the words out, put our ribbon on. I have a funny joke for you guys today. I've heard it before, so I hope I haven't told you guys the joke before. But I don't think I have. I don't know. I've told you guys so many jokes, I forget now which ones I've told you. So I have a funny story about work yesterday. So we were slam busy. Mondays are always our busiest day. And so I went to go check in this older man. He was 92 years old. And so I went out to the waiting room to call him. And I'm like, Mr. So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so. And I'm calling, and nobody's answering. And I'm like, okay. So I'm looking around. I know he's 92 years old. So I'm just looking for an old man. And I see this old man sitting over by himself kind of in the corner. So I kind of walk closer and closer, and I keep saying his name, and I'm getting louder and louder and louder. Everybody in the waiting room is just kind of looking at me and smiling because I know who it is, but he's just not responding. So I don't know if he just didn't have his hearing aids in or if he just can't hear at all. But as soon as I got right up next to him and I was like, you know, I said his name, he looks up, he goes, well, hello. I was like, hello. And so he had a cane with them. And so I was helping him get up out of the chair. And he was kind of unsteady. So I said, do you want to just hold my arm? So I held my arm out, you know, like my elbow for him to hold on to. And, you know, like we're going to, you know, like we're dating or something. And so he grabs my arm and we're walking, and we have to walk from one side of the waiting room to the other to get to my desk. And he starts going, dun, 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 dun. And when he did that, I busted out laughing. And everybody, there was probably like 20 people in the waiting room. They all started laughing because it was so cute. He was just the sweetest old man. And I mean, he was just hysterical. He was just as friendly. I love patients that are like that. So then I go to check him in and I have to like scream everything because he can't hear it all. So I'm like, you know, is your phone number this? He still couldn't hear some of it. But then I get to his occupation and it says retired toy maker. And I was like, oh my gosh, you used to be Santa Claus. And he looks at me and he goes, you know, a lot of people said that. I was just cracking up. I was cracking myself up. All right, so what I'm going to do, I want a piece for this. I do have some of that foam one, but I'm just going to cut a little sliver like that. Maybe one up here to go on that piece. So he made my day yesterday. He was just so sweet. It's so skinny, I can't even get a hold of it. So I think on Saturday I told you guys I was going out to lunch with my daughter. So she wanted to go to Mexican, but I really didn't. So we ended up going, I gave her a choice of some other places that were kind of close by. So we ended up going to this place called Neat Bird Whiskey Bar, I think was the name of it. Neat Bird Whiskey Bar or Whiskey Room or something like that. I had never been, but I heard it was good, so we went. and it was really, really good. But when I eat chicken, I only like, Linda says, what age do you consider old? Well, he was 92, so I do consider that old. I'll be 60. I'll be 59 this year. I'm almost 60. So, I mean, I'm not like a spring chicken, but, you know, I would say, like, when you're getting 75 to 80, you know, that's kind of getting a little bit old. I'm getting a little bit old, but I'm not old. All right, so there's our two pieces. Then what we have to do is take our ribbon, and we're going to take this one first. And what I did was just cut a piece to go across here. And let's do two of them. And, oh, I was thinking there was just gold on one side, but it is on both sides. All right, so what I did is I took the piece of ribbon and I tied a knot right in the middle. Marilyn, what are you talking about, adult toys? Oh, no. I don't think he made adult toys. I think he was a toy maker, like, you know, little kid toys. All right, so just put that in a knot like that, and we're going to put it right under our flower and tape it to the back. I should have done it a little bit longer because that's kind of short now. That's okay. So just put a piece of tape right there, like that. And then I did put that on dimensionals, but I did put the other ribbon behind it first. So let me show you how I did that. So I took it and I went like that and kind of flipped it. So it was kind of like almost like an easel, but coming out at the sides. So, and I like mine to do that. So I'm going to put some tape on the back of that, some more tape. And then just stick that. I really like my point going that way. I guess it doesn't matter. This tape, I mean, this ribbon goes either side, can be the good side. So go out like that, and then bring it up and flip it, and bring it out like that. Now I got to cut this one because I like them to match. Okay, that's pretty matchy. All right, so there's one, and then we're going to put dimensionals. Where did they go? Here they are. I need to read some comments. Karen, you just turned 79. You refuse to feel old. Well, you know what? That's another thing. So, like, my mother is 80 years old, but she looks 150. And we have patients that come in all the time that are, you know, like him. He was 92 years old, and he seemed kind of old, but his spirit was more like 75. He didn't act like he was 92 at all. He was very young acting, except he couldn't hear, but he was joking. I mean, he was just really friendly. He drove himself there, which I was kind of surprised because he couldn't walk very well, so I'm not sure how he would drive. But I've had a lady that came in. She was in her 90s, and she didn't look a day over 75. So I think it's just, you know, all about how you dress, how you act, and, you know, nobody can guess that I'm almost 60. They all think I'm like either mid 40s to 50, because I don't think I look my age. All right, so there's our little knot right in the middle, and then wrap that around. So you just, if you take care of yourself, I mean, I need to lose some weight. That probably plumps it out, the wrinkles too. Because like my sister is 4 years younger than me, but she's really skinny. She's only like 100 pounds. And she looks, I would say, 10 years older than me. All right, so there's our ribbon for that. Then we're going to put some more tape. I think I just went the wrong direction. Yeah, because that needs to go that way. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. Start that over here. Put it to the middle, flip it, and then put it back out this way. Now this one, that one kind of goes straight across. Let's see if I can match it. There we go. All right, so that's matchy. All right, so we're done with the ribbon. Oh, and these ribbons are in the new Holiday Mini. This is the Satin and Sheer Shaded Spruce ribbon. And then the other one is Blackberry Bliss and Gold textured ribbon. So they're both in the new mini catalog. And they're gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I wanted to do, oops. I got bent back. I wanted to show you both of them because they're both really pretty. Put one more down here to hold that in place. One more. Can never have enough dimensionals. They're only like 1 cent a piece, so you can use extras. Love the colors. Haha, inspiring to not lose weight and look younger. There you go. See? I really do need to lose weight, but I was scrolling through Facebook last night and I saw this advertisement for hypnotherapy to lose weight. And I clicked on it and I started answering the questions and I'm like, I wonder how much it cost. So I Googled it and it wasn't that expensive, but then it really had bad reviews. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. But all right, so there we go. Now we are going to put some gems. So I got some brand new gems. These are in the Holiday Mini. So you get gold and silver, and these are called Druzy adhesive backed embellishments. And I said in the last video, I didn't even know what Druzy meant, and somebody said it was meant crystallized. So I don't know if you can see these. They are really, really pretty. They kind of look like the ones that we have that are flat, but they're not flat. These are raised up, and they are like little, you know, like if you have a diamond ring and how it has like, it's raised up and bumpy. These are raised and bumpy. They're not flat. And if you look really close, it looks like little crystals. So they're really pretty. So we are going to put some of these on. And I still have to get my take your pick tool refill. I keep forgetting to do that. So I'm going to use my scissors. And we'll put one right there. So we'll just stick 3 of these on. Then we are going to do some glimmer with Wink of Stella and also our shimmer spray. So there you go. So there's our 2 cards. And now we got to spray, and let's do Wink of Stella first. So I can use this one because I'm putting a new one on here next time. So what we're going to do is just take anything you want. You just need to have something to hit. And we're going to put some sparkle on here. So this is just Wink of Stella. You see how you get the splatters? So you could leave it like that, but then I'm also going to put shimmer spray so that I have fine shimmer too. All right, so there's that. So see how you have all that sparkliness. Now we're going to do this. Love it. In every video, I have people ask, how do you do the shimmer spray? So if you look, probably about every 4th video, I talk about how to make it. So if you just go through some of the videos, I show how to make it. All right, so here's all the cards from today. So I hope you love them. They're super easy, and you can use any of the paper in this pack to make this. So you can do it in blue and green and red, whatever, because there's a color to match them all. All right, so it is now, let me read the, is that tapping Miss Wink? Yes, Stella gets spanked for bigger splatters, Vicky. So remember when I used to say we're going to spank Stella back in the old days before I used shimmer spray all the time? So we used to spank Stella to get the splatter on there. And then I started using shimmer spray. So I haven't spanked Stella. And Teresa says you could sing Beat It while you put on Stella. You guys are funny. Love, love, love these. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so I've got a joke and then cards to give away. So hold on tight. Don't go anywhere. Mary says my 93-year-old mom talks about old people all the time. That's funny. I hope when I get old I still act the same. Because it's all in how you act. All right, so here's my joke. All right, a married couple in their 60s are visited by a fairy who grants them both a wish. The wife says, I want to travel around the world with my darling husband. So 2 tickets for a luxury cruise magically appear in her hand. The husband says, sorry, honey, but my wish is to have a wife 30 years younger than me. The fairy waves her wand and the husband becomes 92. Talk about what we were just talking about. Moral of the story, men who are ungrateful should remember that fairies are women. All right, so that's my joke. Time to give away some cards. All right, I have one that is left over from last time. And that was this one. And then I've got some more to give away. Oops, not that one. So here, wait a minute. I had another one. 1, 2, 3. I'll do this one. All right, so we've got 5 plus Linda's. So here we go. And here's my email address to send me your address if you win. All right, first winner, Joan Ballinger. I saw Joan on here. So Joan, you get that one. Next one is Robin Steyer. I think, is Robin on here tonight? She gets that. That's my favorite one. This one's a gorgeous one too. Next one is Michelle. Michelle. And I know she's on here. And the next one is Sandy. Well, she just won one. She didn't even claim it. We'll give her one more chance because she won one a couple weeks ago and didn't claim it. So we're re-giving hers out. All right, and the next one is Becky Chapman. I think Becky's on here too. All right, girls, so there are the winners. And congratulations. I hope you guys loved the video today. Don't forget to do thumbs up and share it, like it, comment, all that good stuff for me. And we did fast tonight. We made 2 cards and did a joke and all that stuff and still finished in 45 minutes. Alrighty, guys. So thank you so much. I will see you back with the new card kit and I don't know what we're gonna do on Saturday. Oh, we're gonna have the contest winners, and I don't know what I'm doing for a project yet, but Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Hey, Michelle. All right, you guys, thanks, and everybody have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.